Hello.
Hey, how are you? I guess it's, how are you doing here today? All right, so you ready to rock and roll here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be guessing her location. All right, so this is a one-sided mystery Skype. So if you have a question, for her sake, since our room's so big, if you guys, we can just kind of come up to the camera. That way she can visually see who's speaking. We'll see if we can figure out where my good friend is at. So who would like to start off the first question?
I'm sorry, very basic question, please. Because my English is basic, okay?
Yes, so basic questions.
Okay.
Yes.
Does it have to be yes or no?
Yes, it does have to be yes or no. Who's got one? Who's brave enough to get them started?
Do you live in the Eastern Hemisphere?
Just a minute. Yes. Yes, I do.
If you have a question, if you want, if you just maybe come up on the side, we can just keep it going if you want.
Do you live in the Northern Hemisphere?
Yes, I do.
That's what.
Yeah, right? Those pictures of
We're doing some thinking here.
See a soccer ball.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
I was trying to read the clock.
I know the clock's blurry. I see the clock, but it's too blurry.
So how can we narrow down where we are? We have a quadrant of the Earth. So how can we further deduct location?
A freebie.
Okay. I was gonna say the clock up there can't be accurate because if I look at our clock, it's not. Yeah, the minute hand has to be on no matter what. The hour hand will be off. So what did that say? That's at 4:10. 4:10. So it's 9.
Who's got one?
7 hours.
Be brave.
Gotta be Europe. 7 hours. Gotta be somewhere in there.
She's not even said yes.
But it won't. UK and stuff is 6. So it's.
Are you next to a body of water?
No, I don't. I don't live next to water. I don't live next to ocean or sea, but I live next to a lake, yes.
But you can live in Iceland.
Somebody have one?
Who's got one? Be brave. Be brave.
Satellite. U.S. says satellite country. Somebody Eastern or Western. But I don't want to ask you.
Well, I just saw
Yes,
that
for
If it's a former Soviet satellite.
Okay. There we go. Get a brave soul. There we go. Peer pressure.
I know it sucks.
Do you live in Europe?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so on our end, since we know we're not in the United States, we're looking for a country for this particular. Okay, so we're going to try to identify the country since we know we're not stateside.
We don't have to get
Is your country a former USSR satellite?
Aro, could you help me? Is my country a former what?
Former Soviet satellite country.
Yes, we belong to Russia, yes, in the past.
But also, did you
Till 1998, if I am not mistaken. Yes.
connection isn't very good in some sort of Cyrillic, so that we can think like Russian or.
No, that's come on, right?
That actually kind of done.
Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan.
Now, if you think in deductive reasoning, how can we start to subdivide Europe to get to a particular country?
People are looking at maps, so
Yeah.
hold on.
Okay.
I think that's a good question.
Yep.
Which one should I ask? East?
East.
Are you east of Russia?
Russia, no. East of Russia is not Asia.
Would it be Kazakhstan and well, what? Maybe,
No.
Maybe like a
No.
Ukraine.
Do you live in Belarus?
No, I don't.
Darn it. That wasn't me, that was Ray.
But you'd have taken credit if it, you're like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's all me. Yeah,
Estonia.
So how do you eliminate more than one country?
And stop.
Does your country end in stan? Like
No.
Kazakhstan?
I don't. Kazakhstan, no.
No, okay. So does it end, the name of the country doesn't end in stan.
Slow.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't. There was a question that we are ex-socialist country, but we didn't belong to Russia. Just so in the political way, we belong to Russia, but we were not a part of the Soviet Union.
Okay.
But the Soviet army was in my country for 30 years.
I want to think, yeah.
Interesting.
Conversation that you could
Does your country border Hungary?
Don't border to Hungary.
All of those.
Yeah.
Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania,
Follow-up question. You live in
Moldova.
Is there a river that would, if you know, that we could,
Cut it in half.
Yep, and she said it's not by a sea.
the Danube or? Oh, she shook her head with Danube.
Oh, she shook her head yes.
I'm just speaking out loud.
Does your country end in IA?
Just a read. Why? No. X.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Yes. X. Why? Yes.
So it isn't border Hungary, maybe it is.
Come on, Emily. You can do
All
this.
right.
Are you doing it? Like, on it? She's got it. What is hungry?
Do you live in Hungary?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Oh, right.
Yes, here is a flag. Yes, I do.
Woo, well, that was a good mental test for us this morning.
Yes.
If you could, while we have you for a few minutes, so for many of us, this is our first time going international through Skype. Could you talk a little bit about what you do and maybe some of your experiences that you've had using Skype for some learning opportunities?
Okay, I have a small presentation, sway presentation. Is it good?
Yes, go for it.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I live in Hungary and I teach English as a second language. So I use Skype mainly for my students to practice English and use English in their everyday life. So by Skype we have traveled around the world from east to west and we have met a lot of fantastic classes around the world. This is my name and by Skype we can play different kinds of games because my students are small, so it's much better for them to activate, to make something game on Skype. We can play mystery geographic game like we have played now. We can play number game and we can play animal game too. And for other one, we can play character barkova, activity game, bingo. It's very good, for example, with animals. We can say Simon Says when we learn about the parts of the body. And we can play Kahoot with other ones, sharing the screen. Now I am rolling because mainly for English teachers, so you can see that it's a great fun for my students when we meet on Skype. You can see that all of them like it very, very much. So you can see when we can meet different cultures, and it's great motivation for my students. For example, when my young girls meet young boys on the opposite side, there's not better motivation for them to meet the opposite sex on the other side. We can play, for example, we can act an animal and the partner can find out the name of the animal. And we can play Kahoot, as I mentioned you. It's a great game and we can practice vocabulary. And in my presentation there is a small video when, do you know her?
Yes.
No? Yes, okay. I am very proud. I don't want to show you the whole video, but this whole video was taken in my school. It is my school and it is my class. This one is my class. And I am very proud of this video. It was taken about 2 years ago. And by Skype we can meet different cultures as well. For example, we can learn a lot about India. I have to mention you and I have to explain you that we are not so rich country, so we cannot travel. But by Skype we could travel around the world and we can learn a lot from different cultures as well. For example, this is a very nice class from Kenya. And when the time difference is too big, then we can send video message. For example, Chicago is very far from us. 7 hours is too big, so we usually send video message to a partner. We can send some presentation. And sometimes we vote on a Google document when we make a competition. And I think that Aaron, you must know him. This young man is from Malaysia. And they are from Kenya again as well. For me, it's very important and very nice session when we play musical instrument or singing songs or teaching songs, or mainly at the time of Christmas, we sing songs together. For example, you can see that we have got a music school, and my students can play the flute and then can play the guitar. And this one is a young man from India. He is playing to us. And I want to show you that there is a great event every year in November. It is called Skype-a-thon. And the project is to sing around the world. And this year we met 2 times 12 hours. And we traveled more than 400,000 kilometers by music. So, and we met different kind of schools, and you can see now the new photo. It is great because it has the 2 sides. They are from Vietnam. This lady is from Vietnam. They are from Russia. It's a great school. And I put some Hungarian needleworks in front of the camera to make it much more colorful. Sometimes we sing Hungarian folk songs in Hungarian folk costumes. I think that they are from Tunisia. This is a great session. I don't know too much about these tools, but they are musical instruments in Malaysia as well. In this photo, you can see a wonderful lady from Russia, and then they are playing from the flute as well. And what else can we do? So now I am going to show you. We can take some virtual Skype sessions as well. In this photo, you can see Justin Mice, who traveled around the world on his own. And he gave a great presentation about his travel to my students. In this picture, there was a great presentation about the sea life, but to be honest, the language level was very high for my students, so we couldn't understand too much thing from this presentation. In this picture, we met a man who worked in an elephant reservation. It was a great event. There was a Hungarian as well, but there was a sailor from Boston. He was Rich Wilson, and we followed the sailing around the world. We could follow the checkers, and sometimes we met him on Skype as well, and he was talking about his journey in one sailboat. And this is a very nice man. He lives in Kenya, and he shows us around in his small farm how about the plantation and about the animals. And I want to mention this is a great event. This is a very nice lady, and he works in South Pole. He's a penguin researcher, and we could meet her on Skype, and it was a fantastic meeting. He was talking about the penguins, the life over there, so it was really fantastic. I want to show you when the American children are. Aaron, shall I show it?
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Okay, in these two videos, the American children are singing Hungarian song, Hungarian children's song. It's a nursery song, and they were so nice that they learned it. And there was another event when we were on the TV as well.
Students in Albemarle County are taking advantage of a unique opportunity to participate in an international concert.
But they did it without ever leaving their own classroom. NBC 29's Anna Phillips attended the concert and joins us to explain how they did it. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning. Yes, thanks to modern technology, a group of young music students could sing and chat with other students their own age all the way from a classroom in Hungary.
We see you.
They are. This is.
Yes. Can you see us and hear us?
Connecting through Skype, fifth graders at Stone Robinson Elementary played an international concert on Tuesday.
This isn't just for kids who will grow up and be musicians. This is a part of...
Okay, it was a great event because they were singing Hungarian folk song as well, so it is so nice and so cute. I have to mention that sometimes we don't meet only on Skype, but we work on project together. We're sending emails. Or, Aaron, are you from Bettendorf? Am I right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. I don't know if you remember, but some years ago we sent some letters as well.
Yes.
And yeah, okay. And we can work on the same pages together, sharing the screen. Sometimes we can send greetings at Christmas time. For me, it is much better to send greeting letters on post because the children can touch it, not only emails. We can follow them. And now you can see we use Microsoft tools as well. It's my profile. We can use OneNote for collaboration, and we use Way as well. And it is very important for my students when we got photos from the other side. You can see they are my students. And they are the students, I don't know, somewhere from a country, and we play together. For literacy game, this week we met the author of How to Train And sometimes I give guest speaker sessions. I am talking about Hungary, the Hungarian food. It's very famous and very chilly and very hot. And sometimes I join to teacher training. And I want to tell you some words about the Skype etiquette because I learn English as a second language and I teach English as a second language. So it's very difficult for me to understand the partner. So I usually have to ask the partner class to be quiet when they are talking to me. For example, when the teacher is talking to me and the whole class is very loud behind them, we cannot understand them. For the students, I have to ask them to stand up and speak slowly and clearly, go to the microphone, and please don't wear a t-shirt description because it can be very hurting. And for me, it's very important that some of my Skype partners visited us. This lady is a teacher from Minnesota. And once he visited my school, it was last May. And this man is from Japan, and he visited us as well in the summer. And last year, it was a big celebration for my life because I was very brave, and I went to India and I met the other Skype teachers, Skype master teachers. Anna from Russia, they are from Bangladesh, and she's from India. And we met only on Skype before, and it was so beautiful and fantastic meeting. So that's all I wanted to tell you about experiences. Okay, Aaron, have you got any questions?
Anybody have any questions for her while we have her here for a few more minutes? No, I think they're just really amazed at everything that you've done. So your presentation. Oh,
did I do it? Or I think it was you. It wasn't me, Aaron.
Can you hear me okay or no?
Yes, okay, perfect.
So yeah, no, I think they're just really amazed by all the work that you've done. So definitely lots of follow-up conversation and work for us to do, kind of dive into and see how we can start to do some of these first steps like you've done. So we really appreciate you taking some time to share with us this morning or afternoon for you.
Absolutely. I have already finished this week and I am at home and relaxing for the weekend. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much and have a good weekend.
Thank you. I will have. Hello.